The non-denominational movement in modern Christianity represents a significant, multifaceted, and ever-evolving landscape that has profoundly reshaped the religious contours of the United States and beyond. For several decades, we've witnessed an extraordinary and substantial surge in the number of churches, proudly proclaiming themselves as non-denominational. This widespread adoption of the non-denominational label begs several crucial questions. What exactly does this designation entail in practical terms? And critically, is this current trajectory truly leading them in a constructive and spiritually enriching direction, aligning with their stated goals and values? To thoroughly understand this pervasive phenomenon, its implications, and its potential future, we must meticulously delve into the core reasons that have propelled its remarkable rise, carefully analyze its far-reaching impact on the broader religious community, and consider what the future might hold for this dynamic segment of Christianity. The statistical evidence supporting the growth of non-denominational churches is not merely compelling. It is truly astounding and indicative of a major shift. Non-denominational congregations have experienced nothing short of explosive expansion, with nearly 9,000 new churches opening their doors across the United States in the past decade alone. This rapid proliferation is a testament to their vitality and appeal. Since 2010, specifically in North America, an additional 6,000 non-denominational churches have been established, attracting and drawing in an incredible 6.5 million new attendees into their folds. Today, approximately 13% of all American adults now consciously identify as non-denominational Christians, a figure that has grown to such an extent that it now decisively surpasses the combined membership of all mainline denominations put together. Furthermore, it even exceeds the collective membership of the two largest and historically most prominent Protestant denominations in the U.S., the Southern Baptist Convention and the United Methodist Church. This sheer scale of growth leads many experts to confidently predict that non-denominational Christians could very well become the single largest religious tradition in America within the relatively near future, potentially within the next 15 years, thereby overtaking even Roman Catholics in sheer numbers. This unprecedented growth in the non-denominational sector stands in stark and often painful contrast to the consistent and significant decline in membership and influence experienced by many traditional denominations, such as the once dominant United Methodist Church and the Southern Baptist Convention, which have struggled to retain their congregations and attract new members. So, what are the underlying forces and motivations driving this powerful trend, compelling more and more churches to consciously choose to identify themselves as non-denominational? Several interconnected factors significantly contribute to this observable and impactful phenomenon. Firstly, a common characteristic is that these churches tend to be remarkably more evangelistic in their fundamental approach. They are not content with maintaining existing congregations, but actively and intentionally seek to reach out to their surrounding communities with the core message of the gospel. This proactive stance is often coupled with a strategic financial advantage. Non-denominational churches frequently choose to invest a greater proportion of their financial resources directly into local outreach initiatives and community-focused ministries, rather than allocating substantial funds to national denominational overheads or broader organizational structures. This strong, localized focus allows them to be exceptionally more responsive and adaptable to the unique, specific, and often immediate needs of their immediate geographical and social surroundings, fostering a sense of direct impact and relevance. Secondly, a significant appeal of non-denominational churches is their deliberate choice to navigate away from, and often entirely avoid, the deeply divisive, doctrinal and social issues that can frequently plague and fragment traditional denominations. By consciously abstaining from engaging in these polarizing internal conflicts, they are able to concentrate their precious resources, both financial and human, and their collective energy more effectively on direct community engagement, practical service, and fostering genuine spiritual growth among their members. Moreover, they often significantly benefit from a lack of historical name baggage. This means they do not carry the often complex, sometimes controversial, or simply outdated historical and reputational burdens that some older, more established denominations might inherit from their long past. Many non-denominational churches are also relatively newer establishments, and newer churches, by their very nature, often experience faster growth rates due to their fresh perspectives, innovative approaches, and a more modern, contemporary appeal that resonates with current generations. Flexibility and an inherent adaptability are undeniably among the key strengths that define the non-denominational movement. These churches are often inherently more agile and unencumbered by bureaucratic structures, allowing them greater freedom in their methods of reaching out to and effectively ministering to their diverse communities. This operational agility aligns seamlessly with a broader and deeply rooted cultural shift evident in contemporary society, a gradual but significant movement away from rigid hierarchical institutions, and an increasing emphasis on individual autonomy, personal choice, and self-direction. In an era increasingly marked by feelings of isolation and rising loneliness, people are actively seeking authentic community, genuine connection, and a sense of belonging, and non-denominational churches often excel at creating and fostering such welcoming and inclusive environments. Furthermore, there is a discernible and growing dissatisfaction among certain segments of the population, particularly younger evangelicals, who express a desire for different expressions of faith that feel more relevant, less dogmatic, and more personally connective than what they perceive. In traditional denominational structures, a strong, unequivocal emphasis on cultivating a personal, direct, and intimate relationship with Jesus, Christ is also a consistently recurring theological theme and spiritual attraction that draws a significant number of individuals to these non-denominational settings, providing a clear and accessible spiritual pathway. The wide-ranging impact of this movement is nothing short of profound, signifying not just a minor adjustment, but a major foundational reordering and reshaping of the entire landscape of American Christianity. It actively challenges the once unquestioned concept of traditional denominational loyalty and clearly highlights a tangible decline in its former cultural and spiritual prominence. However, this impressive and rapid rise also undeniably presents a unique set of potential challenges and considerations. The very absence of a robust, overarching central authority structure, which grants them their flexibility, could, over extended periods, potentially lead to theological inconsistencies, a dilution of core doctrines, or significant shifts in belief systems within individual congregations. Without a broader corrective mechanism, ironically, we are already observing the organic emergence of new networks, associations, and what some scholars are terming neo-denominations, forming organically within the broader non-denominational movement itself, suggesting that humans inherently seek some form of collective identity, shared standards, or organizational structure over time. This dynamic shift also carries substantial implications for established ministry training programs and theological education institutions, as their curricula and methodologies may need significant adaptation to adequately address the unique needs, leadership styles, and theological frameworks prevalent in these independent churches. While a portion of the non-denominational growth is undoubtedly attributable to genuine conversion growth, bringing entirely new individuals to faith, a significant segment of it, sometimes colloquially and critically referred to as sheep swapping, comes from members who are disaffected or disillusioned, transferring from declining denominational churches, which merely shifts existing believers rather than expanding the overall pool. Looking ahead into the future, the ascendancy of non-denominational churches is widely expected to continue its robust trajectory without significant slowdown in the foreseeable future. This persistent growth will likely necessitate a proactive response from traditional denominations, which may need to critically reassess their strategies and consider innovative approaches, perhaps by exploring enhanced collaboration, interchurch partnerships, and more effective, resource-sharing models to maintain their relevance and vitality in a rapidly changing religious environment. A crucial and overarching focus for all churches, irrespective of their specific structural or denominational affiliation, will be the imperative to actively build and sustain strong, authentic, and deeply connected communities. This focus on genuine relational bonds and supportive networks will be key to attracting new members and, equally importantly, retaining existing ones in an increasingly fragmented society. Amidst the evolving cultural landscapes and diverse expressions of faith, maintaining a steadfast commitment to biblical truth and unwavering scriptural authority will remain absolutely paramount for all Christian organizations.